Nessa Chumley is filling in for Tracy today. Good to have you as always. And we got a couple really cool guys sitting here on the couch with us. We have Greg and Kenny Wilson with Hoosier Paranormal Research. I imagine this is it's kind of like your Christmas. This is a big time of year for you guys, isn't it?
This is our busiest month of the year by far, yeah.
And you guys, for people who aren't familiar with you, tell everybody at home sort of what you guys do.
Okay, well, we're a paranormal research group. We've been doing this for about 7 years, a little over 7 years now. And people call us with claims of paranormal activity in their homes. And you'd be surprised just how many people, do have strange experiences, strange activity in their homes.
Wow, and are suspicious about it enough to get actual, this is something like scientific you guys do. This
right.
Okay.
Yeah, we take a very scientific approach to it. We'll go and set up all kinds of equipment, and we'll stay on location for 5-6 hours throughout the night. And just investigate their home, trying to find answers for them. A lot of times we can debunk, their activities. It could just be a noisy water heater or some plumbing or whatever.
Get them hooked up with a contractor.
Exactly.
But do you find, in that research, do you find out the history? How important is the history of the home or the family?
We do go back, a lot of times we can go back several years. We can go do some courthouse records and do some research on the actual property to find out if there is any significant history to the property.
Now, how did you guys get involved with this in the first place? I mean, I know we talked a moment that there were, there's all these ghost hunting shows.
Well,
did that inspire you?
It kind of started out at about that time in 2005. My older brother, Robert, decided to go out on a cemetery run, and he asked
So there's
Greg,
3 of them.
Yes, there's 3 of us brothers, and he kind of asked Greg, dared Greg to go out to a cemetery, and we did. I went along, and so we had invited another friend, Shannon Ping. We decided to make it a formal group and went on from there.
So what was your experience like the first time you went ghost hunting at this cemetery?
Okay, well, the first time we went out, we didn't capture anything. It was nothing. We just basically just went out and came home with nothing, but it was the experience of it. The adrenaline was flowing. It was exciting. To be, how many people go out to a cemetery at 2 or 3 in the morning? Probably not very many.
Not this one. I'll tell you that right now, right? But until you guys have managed to capture some really significant events throughout your years as being paranormal researchers.
Right. We've got a lot of evidence, and all of our evidence is on our website, HoosierParanormal.com. We don't alter any of our evidence that we collect. It's exactly the way we
Now, here we're getting ready to see something happen.
Yeah, this is at the Pixie Theater in Edinburgh. And my brother on the right, he just got his glasses knocked out of his hand.
And I don't know if we can start that over and play that one more time. So you're going to see, the sunglasses just fly from his hand.
He's holding them down to his side. They fly out of his hand and bounce off of that bench that's on the right. You can see him laying there on the ground. And that upset him pretty good.
He didn't just drop them.
No. They flew about 8 feet across.
Yeah, because I was standing right in front of him, and it was very loud whenever this occurred, and I was shocked to hear this loud noise, and it was the noise of the glasses hitting the bench, and then another noise of them hitting the floor.
Wow.
So we couldn't see anything because it was we were using night vision, and we were scrambling for our lights to find these glasses. And
wow, I would think that this is the one venue that you don't get professional enough not to get spooked out, right? I mean, you get the adrenaline rush each time.
It was a very large auditorium, so you can imagine the echo of this loud noise. And so, I mean, after it happened, we were pretty spooked from it, because we don't get this kind of activity all the time.
Right.
But we do capture a lot of EVPs, in which you can hear them from our website. And,
now, tell everybody what an EVP is.
An EVP is an electronic voice phenomenon that we capture on a recording device.
Okay.
And sometimes you can hear them live with your ears, and then sometimes you can't hear them until we go over the evidence.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
And you guys have an event that's coming up. Tell us about that.
Okay, yeah, we have an event coming up Saturday at Newcastle. Paranormal Fest returns to Newcastle at the Smith Auditorium. So it's from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. So if you're interested in going to that, Randy Hubbard is the host of that event, and we'd love to have all of you come out.
What can people expect there? It's a bit beyond a haunted house, right? What can people expect?
Well, to meet and greet with other paranormal enthusiasts, other paranormal hunters, ghost hunters, and Dante Hall will be there. He's a He's a writer and a producer and a screen editor, and he also will be Wanda Lou Willis.
Yeah,
and
okay.
some other people.
Very cool.
Also, Melissa Cowan from
Melissa Cowan
The
will be
Walking
there.
Dead. She's
Okay.
the bicycle girl. She'll
Oh,
be
cool.
there.
Yeah.
Okay, and
People
we only have
watch
about 30 seconds left, but real quick, if somebody wants to get involved in ghost hunting, maybe do a little paranormal research on their own, where do they need to get started?
Okay, basically just like we did. Just early on, just get you a video camera with some night vision on it,
Okay.
and a voice recorder. You've seen the little digital voice recorders that people stick in the athlete's faces during
Oh, yeah.
during an
That's right.
interview.
They're really
Have
affordable,
one of
too.
those.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
they're not bad. And just go out to a cemetery and have fun.
Ask some
goodness.
questions and see what answers you get,
Exactly.
That's right.
huh? Oh,
Makes me sweat
boy.
just thinking about it.
I know, so what do you want to do tonight, huh?
Oh my goodness, I don't know about
Let's go
that.
ghost hunting, right?
There you go.
All right, guys, thanks a lot
Thank
for
you.
coming
Thank
on.
you.
We're
My
going to put all
pleasure.
that information
Our
on
pleasure.
indystyle.tv.